Hello, everyone. This is TheFoxfiend.
And yeah,
Yeah, you go ahead.
and I'm his friend, Dimitri.
And
And yeah, we have a server that we've set up with the Direwolf20 mod pack, and well, here we are.
yep. So I'm going to be recording episodes on the server alongside my single-player series. And so yeah. So this is the first. Well, actually, this is probably like the third or fourth day so far, but
Yeah, at least.
but yeah,
Still haven't done anything.
well, this is a nice house we're in, along with a nice village.
Yeah, it would be even better if we actually made the house, right?
yeah, yeah,
No, actually, then the house would suck, because everything that you build sucks, but everything someone else makes is great.
well,
Eve, don't jump in the smeltery. Creeper.
oh, Eve Spinner,
Yeah, she's fine.
yeah, she's a coven witch from Witchery. Well, anyways.
Apparently coven witches are tough.
Yeah. So,
Say, I wonder if coven witches take damage from being in a smeltery full of molten whatever.
who knows? I don't really want to test it out, though.
That would be pretty sweet if you could get infinite blood with a coven witch, though.
Yeah. So, by the way, is there, anything you want to show our audience?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
It's like, I have a spot, like, in that direction somewhere.
You went in a full 360 circle.
Whoosh.
Yeah. Well,
That was the sound of the joke going over your head.
well, let's go ahead and head back to where we actually spawned, so we can show them that much.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and we're just gonna be recording us goofing around on this server.
Pretty much. What is that?
What is what? What?
There
Where?
was like a floaty ball of light over there.
Floating ball of light. Maybe a
Yeah,
wisp.
it went like over here. Does Thaumcraft still have wisps?
Yes, Thaumcraft still has wisps. I know. I encountered
But-
several in the Nether when in my single player series.
But I don't think there's any aura nodes around here.
Well, remember I found an aura node like right after initial spawn.
Yeah, that's right. And it was a good thing too, otherwise we would have been mighty cold.
Yeah, yeah.
Warm yourself by the light of the Ignis.
Yeah. Well, we spawned just over there. So,
I got this big area that a creeper's blown up on.
I think that might have been my fault.
Yeah, that I was thinking about just doing a sort of two-sided house on.
Okay. And I went ahead and set up a few of the basic Tinker stuff for this spot. And
Yeah.
and while waiting for you to get on so that I could start recording, I hid in a hole for a few nights.
I just kept out in the open.
Yeah.
I only died once, and that was because a wither cat snuck up on me.
Yeah, I hate those things. They're awful. The wither cats and their witches.
Actually, I think it's the other way around.
Well, the witches and the wither cats. But...
Yep.
Yeah, and... So, should we show my hole?
Yeah,
and then you
why
can
not?
ask about why I had a couple of cooked steak.
Because you killed a cow?
Nope. The cows were suicidal.
Oh my gosh.
The lava that was flowing by
Dang.
my hole. I swear, 2 cows walked right into it.
That's kinda... Dang.
Yeah, so... I've also
We must
got...
hold on to this steak forever.
Yeah, do you still have that wooden tinker tool I handed you?
No, I lost it when it bounced off the lava.
Yeah, another thing that I discovered, tinker tools do not burn in lava.
Yeah. Apparently when MDO said that you will never lose those tools, they meant it.
Yeah.
They are pretty much indestructible. I wonder if you could even get rid of them by blowing them up.
Well, anyways, night again?
Hobgoblin.
They're only worrisome if they're in a village. Other than that, they're just fine.
They can open doors.
Apparently.
And they don't even bother to close them afterwards.
Well, actually, I had this door reversed, so our closed is open and...
Oh, yeah, so...
Open, closed.
Yeah.
So zombies don't go breaking it down.
Minecraft pro tip, when you're placing a door, try and place it backwards. So that when you first place it, it's open in the frame. Because zombies will only see doors as open or closed, regardless of the way that the door is facing. So if your door is placed like that, then right now you can see that it's closed to us, but it's also in the open state. So zombie AI won't try and break it down or go through it. Yeah. Well, actually, it will try to go through it, but it won't try to break it down.
Yeah.
You know, people love iron doors because they mean that mobs can't get in, but almost no one knows that's really all you need to do in order to proof your wood doors from almost anything.
Except hobgoblins, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another disadvantage of it.
Yeah, I may actually end up having to kill that hobgoblin. Well, anyways,
I wonder if villagers would do that if they walked by the door.
I don't know. Well, anyways, did you have any ideas for the design of that house you want to make?
Oh, hi.
For the two of us?
Yeah, I'm actually basing the idea that I have off of Duncan's first house in his Tech 8 Classic series, if you've ever happened to watch the Yogs cast, which I bet most of you have.
Okay, but I haven't seen it,
yeah.
So...
So basically what he did was he had, you know, a regular sort of house, but it was a big, tall house that had just was something like 7-10 blocks up to the ceiling. But what that did was it allowed him to fit all of his machines in the space very easily. So he had this big open wall ceiling on one space, and then there was another side that was slightly smaller with a lower ceiling. So, I don't know. My thought is that we could have a sort of dual house with like one side for each of us and use either white colored stone or quarried stone for a base, and then just sort of build it up with logs, make it look like a sort of a little cabin with a that open ceiling.
Okay. Cool. So, any idea for the blocks that are going to be used?
Mostly whatever trees we can find.
Okay.
But that's pretty much limited to oak, birch, and jungle wood at that point.
Okay.
And I suppose rubber logs from both industrial craft and MFR. Although the industrial craft rubber trees do seem to be a bit rare.
Okay. So do we want to come back when we've got some of that started?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, and we're back after a little bit of work, or a lot of work. You can
Yeah.
see we've worked out a pattern here.
Works for floors and walls.
That is the idea so far. It may be subject to change, but so far we're liking this pattern a lot.
Yeah, if you want to use this pattern for your own builds, just remember that each tile should be 7 blocks long, and then since the tiles run into each other on the edges, each additional tile in that direction will be 6.
Yeah, you can see the blocks we used. We used marble with the Chisel tool, and this chisel mod is amazing.
Yeah, but this entire thing basically just started when I placed this down and thought, I wonder if I used these blocks to extend the line a bit. And now we have this whole thing.
Actually, I think before that, you started by placing several blocks over here, quarried stone and marble.
Just so we could compare quarried stone versus chisel marble.
Yeah, and then I showed you this tiled marble block here.
Yeah, and I discovered that you could turn marble into Project Red marble using a chisel, and that you can't turn it back once you make marble bricks.
Yeah, but this is going well so far, and we'll be back as soon as... Wait, should we end the episode here? Because we may be getting a little bit long.
This is, what, around 16, 17 minutes?
Probably somewhere around there. So should we end the episode here and pick up next time with us having a bit more of the house completed?
Well, if we really wanted, we could just complete the house off screen and then end the episode with the house being done.
Okay, that sounds good. We'll come back when we either have an important update or we've finished the house. Okay, we're back, and we've finished out the floor.
We've got the floor done!
Yay!
A pretty sweet design, and it actually fits perfectly once you get it tiled.
Yeah.
And the coolest thing about this is something that I noticed when I was pillaring up. We actually have 2 patterns, one centered on these fancy tiles, and one centered on the ornate panels.
Yeah, and I just pillared up so that they could see. So yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet floor.
Yeah.
Now we just have to figure out how we're going to do the walls.
Yeah, and we decided we're not going to use this pattern for the walls because we need it to be able to go into the roof easily enough, and
this being outside, yeah, we need a roof, and it wouldn't really work to have this pattern on the walls both inside and out.
Yeah. Though I think we have a little bit of a hint of what sort of theme we may go for the walls with how we have the corners being the oak wood. And
yeah,
one thing we'd like to note, off in the distance over there, you see that 1x1 tower. That spawned naturally.
I can.
Well, I can see it from my point of view.
This one... Now, what's your render distance set to?
Just a sec.
Huh.
Options,
And never mind. I've just
chunks.
turned mine off. Yes, what I set mine to. Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess we'll finish designing the wall and then get back to you.
Okay. I hope you guys appreciate what we go through for you.
Yeah, we just spent around an hour building this wall.
Designing
And, you
it,
know,
building it.
it's a pretty good wall.
Yes, it
Uses
is.
a lot of microblocks.
But and turn
Yeah.
around. This is what we're going, and this is the wall that we're going to use for this build.
Yeah, because we finished building this wall, and I got a good look at it, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, we both agreed it's a really great wall, but it's not for this build. Maybe we may do this for some other build down the lines somewhere, but it's just not for this build.
So, yeah, I just pulled out a bit of marble and a bit of cobblestone and came up with this instead based around what my original idea for this was and sort of matching it with the floor.
Yeah. Well,
although this begs the question, are we going to have a door on this side or that side? Or like on one of these edges?
I thought we were going to have a door on the far ends or something. But yeah. Well,
I don't know, maybe like a door here and a door here to go into each half.
Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I'm thinking with that we'll end off the episode and finish it next time. How does that sound?
Yeah. Sounds about right. We've spent enough time trying to build the house for one to go.
For one episode.
Yeah.
Well, so this is TheFoxfiend signing off.
And I guess I'm signing off too.
Okay.